Hi guys, it's Carisa, and today I have my May favorites for you. I have one item that I purchased in May that I was not super happy with. I made a transition over to using gel nail polish, and I do it at home. And I've been curious about these Sally Hansen gel strips. So it's like those nail stickers that you apply, only you cure them under a UV or an LED lamp. What I will tell you is there's a learning curve with applying these, and maybe if you do use the regular nail decals that are kind of all over the place these days, if you use those fairly often, this isn't as difficult a process to start. It was just a lot of work to get everything to look nice. Don't get me wrong, once everything was on, it looked amazing, but they all peeled off pretty effortlessly within less than 12 hours. So of course, once stuff started lifting, I would pick at it, and then I very quickly found myself with bare nails. So these were a no-go for me, and to be honest, I kind of expected that, but they were on sale, so at least I didn't pay full price, I guess, but these were no good. Next is something that I've been using for several months actually, but I realized recently just how much I love them. Whenever I am doing my hair or makeup, or doing the dishes, doing laundry, working, wherever I am, I like to be able to prop my phone up if I'm watching videos, if I'm listening to music, whatever it is that I'm doing on my phone. I came across these on Etsy one day. These are called pod props. So I bought one, and then I immediately upon receiving it bought like 5 more so I could have them all in my house. I bought one for my cousin. I think I bought one for my sister. But it's basically this little foam stand. It has an indentation in the bottom through the front and the back to feed your charger for your cord. You can prop your phone up this way, and you can also prop your phone up like this. The price either went up $1 to $6, or they were $6, and I forgot that's how much they were, but they are still available, and right now they have black, a light gray color, light pink, and like a cobalt blue. I have them in almost every room in my house. So it's like I have a nice little phone station in every room, and I will link that Etsy store below for you. This is something that I originally found at Kohl's. I saw it at the checkout, and I thought, that sounds like it smells really good, and it was a banana scented hand sanitizer. And it had a little carabiner to clip to your purse. And I got it on my nose. It smells so good. It smells like a banana milkshake to me or something. Not that I think I've ever had one of those. This is my second bottle of it, and I'm gonna need one very soon. The first one I found at Kohl's. I haven't seen it there since, but I did get this one at Bed Bath & Beyond. This is probably the thing I'm most excited about, like, in life right now. I mean, I just go to put my makeup on in the morning, and I get excited to apply this, which is really strange. One, because I purchased it with the least enthusiasm anyone's ever purchased a beauty product before. And 2, because I kind of swore off this stuff last year. So what I'm talking about is this L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream. Last year I gave up on BB cream. Unless I'm gonna purchase like a Korean BB cream that is like the real deal, I'm not going to use the American products. They're basically just glorified tinted moisturizers. A lot of them were breaking me out. Most of them gave me absolutely no coverage. And of the few that I tried, I was just either grossed out by the smell or unimpressed by the product. And I thought, why am I still buying these? Because they're all awful. Before I purchased this, I noticed my skin was looking raggedy underneath my current foundation. My face looked like stone. That's what if I think about what I looked like in the mirror, it looked like I was slowly turning to stone. My skin is just not having it in this heat. So I decided that I would give a BB cream a try. Why I did decide that, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know if it was because I was at Target and I was just feeling like whatever, but so I figured of all of the drugstore products, L'Oreal BB cream is the one that I kind of felt like I would trust the most. Their products in general are the ones that I feel best about when I'm buying something blindly. I kind of went into this with like this, I guess I'll try it. It's got to be better than what I was using. And I felt like calling the news. When I put this on, I felt like I need to go knock on my neighbor's door and be like, did you know about this stuff? It's great. And really, my greatest suggestion when it comes to this, and I think that this is a huge issue with what I was doing last year, is that you almost always have to go darker than you think you do. There's a really good chance that every BB cream that I tried before was just way too light for my skin color. I know this is going to be my go-to every day. It's amazing. I don't feel anything on my skin. It doesn't feel any differently than if I were to just put a moisturizer on. It blends out beautifully. It doesn't settle around my nose. Also, it was like $8, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was only $8. And considering how great it works and how much more I like it than how I like my like $30 foundation that I was wearing. This next product is another one that was a big surprise for me. I purchased it at the CVS cosmetic clearance sale where a lot of products were 50 or 75% off of their original price. And this is the Almay Intense Eye Color eyeshadow stick for green eyes. I will be honest, I don't tend to care for Almay eyeshadow products or much of their products at all. I'm almost always disappointed when I purchase their products, and nothing that I've gotten in the past I've repurchased or even used halfway. So this was kind of a gamble for me, but I thought I would give it a shot, and I've been really pleasantly surprised with it. It is a silver and a plum shade. The first thing I noticed is the color payoff. It was really good. And it does have claims on the packaging that it's crease proof, and I would argue that that is also true. I really didn't have any creasing with this, and I didn't even put a primer on before. If I were to take a vacation and I couldn't pack much, I would probably just bring this, because I can just draw it on, blend it with my fingers, or a brush if I had one, but blend it with my fingers, and then I could carry it with me. It's portable enough where I could carry it with me and reapply if I need to, because that's probably my main complaint about it, is that the color did fade a little bit, probably about 50%. The week that I got this, I wore this almost every day. I really liked it. So I wear eyeliner every single day. Even if I'm not really wearing makeup, I usually put eyeliner and mascara on, fill in my brows. I know that's more than what some people do for their whole daily routine, but that's the minimum of what I would do. And this product I've used before, and I repurchased it in late March, and I've been using it ever since, and it's still going. I'm really impressed. And this is the Stila All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. As far as liquid liners go, this is probably my favorite that I've ever used, and I know that most of the drugstore brands that I've purchased would have dried out after a couple of weeks. I just really don't have good luck with that, and they're not as black. The intensity of the black on this is just so impressive. So it's effortless. It's a lot less work for me than using pencil, because pencil doesn't come out quite as perfect as I like, so I have to smooth it out with like a wet brush or an angled brush eyeliner. The couple of times that I did try to just use a black pencil, I ended up going over it with this because it wasn't black enough, and it just didn't look as precise as I wanted. So this is something that I love, 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 and now that I've said that it's lasted all this time, it's probably going to be dry the next time I use it. This I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on, because I know that if you watch beauty videos on YouTube, you probably heard about it so much, but I feel like I just need to give it a little bit of love because I do love it so much. And it's the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. Now, I will say that when I first got this, I opened it and was kind of like, okay, so what? Big deal. I use this every day. The fact that they're matte just makes me love them even more, because I feel like matte shadows are just so classic. If I had to have only one eyeshadow palette for the rest of my life, I'd be okay with it being this one. I might rather have the Lorac Pro palette now that I said that, but this one would probably be a close second. My next favorite is probably going to be my blush of summer, and I'll probably wear this until it's inappropriate to be wearing this color anymore. So right now I'm just real glad that it's seasonally relevant because it's awesome. and that is the Frat Boy blush by The Balm. First of all, can we talk about how adorable it is? It is a perfect summer color. This reminds me of a funny story. And I actually, the first couple of times I wore this, I giggled so bad. I had just a fit of giggles. And now that I've told you this, you're not going to think it's funny. I was doing an on-the-job training course, and it was like very serious and technology based, and it was like, you know, really involved. And one of the instructors was sitting in like the audience, like where the rest of us were, next to one of the girls. And it was just after lunch, and she burped, and she kind of tried to keep it quiet, like she just burped a little, but the instructor looked at her and he looked shocked. I think it was more who did it than what it was. And no one else in the room heard, but he was like, whoa, hey, frat boy. And then me, I was in the back of the room, and I feel so bad because I think to this day, this girl might not, if someone were like, hey, do you know Carisa? She'd be like, yeah, and I hate her because she laughed at me for a really long time over a burp. I lost it. I had the giggles for like 20 minutes. I'd excuse myself. I had to leave the room. Every time I thought about it again, I would laugh. And then, of course, this blush that I love so much is called Frat Boy. So May of 2013 was the month of lip products. Yes, I had a problem this month. And I will tell you, if I haven't already mentioned it, I think I know why, because I always normally would buy nail polishes, but because I don't have to polish my nails as often anymore because I use gel polish, I suddenly kind of went into a lip product obsession. So not only that, but I also found myself really liking one color, and I just have been wearing exclusively purple toned lip products all month. The first product is this YSL gloss. It's supposed to be like a liquid lipstick or a gloss and a lipstick and a stain. It's beautiful. It performs really well. It's expensive, and frankly, if I didn't love the color of this one so much, I probably wouldn't have purchased it. The next is this Revlon lip butter, which I thought I was all done buying these. I thought I had all the colors that I would want, but I did purchase this one in Raspberry Pie, and this is my favorite one I've ever purchased. And in fact, I found myself reaching for this a lot and getting a lot of compliments on it, and people were really surprised when I would tell them that this is what it was. Next is this Tarte Glamazon lipstick in Playful, and this is probably my favorite lipstick I've ever owned, and it is this gorgeous color. It is matte, and it's perfect. It's perfection. I didn't think that I would love this nearly as much as I do. This is the product that I wore the most this month, and it's been my sidekick in my purse. I wear it constantly. And it is this Buxom lip cream, and it is in the color Berry Blast. I'll be honest, I looked at this for a really long time at Sephora and decided not to purchase it because when I swatched it on my hand, it seeped into the cracks of my hand almost immediately, and I thought, that's not something I really want a lip product to do. But I couldn't get it off of my mind. I caved when I was purchasing an order on Sephora.com. I just bought it. It qualified me for free shipping, and I'd rather spend, if I have to spend extra money anyway, I'd rather spend it on a product than on the shipping. So I threw this in my cart, and this would end up being my favorite thing that I purchased out of that set. So you can see right now, it's just a nice candy pink color. It's not too bright or too obnoxious, but I can kind of build up the color if I want it to be a little bolder. It doesn't have a strong scent. The little bit of scent that it has is pleasant. And it is a plumping gloss, which would have typically turned me off and kept me from purchasing it. I don't really care for that. But it's like a gentle plumping sensation. It just feels minty. It's not anything uncomfortable on the lips. It doesn't certainly burn the way other products do that I've tried. So yes, if you can tell, I've had a theme going here with the color. They're all basically the same color, but they all provide a different effect. Lastly, I did also purchase this Smashbox limited edition set for the summertime. It is the Heat Wave set of lip glosses. I think this set was $30, and for me, honestly, it was a great buy because every single one of these colors I love, and this was my final purchase of lip products for the month of May. I think I'm pretty much set for the summer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful June, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye. Oh, that rhymed.